What's up, guys? It is Jayllnn and
your boy Cardos here.
And today we are going to tell y'all something that has been happening recently, something that has been making us where we couldn't really make videos like we wanted to.
Jay's gonna tell you how he felt about the situation, and I'm gonna tell you how I felt about the situation. We're not gonna interrupt each other, so you can put your opinions down in the comments below.
Yeah, I want you to tell me, tell us how you feel about the situation. Tell us how would you handle it, what would you do? Because I don't know. By me telling this story, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus. This is literally a situation that happened with me. If you don't want me to talk about the situation, then I just feel like it shouldn't happen. First things first, a lot of y'all know that me and Cardos' sister, we're not on the same page. We don't necessarily we don't like each other. And it's been like that for a while. Ever since this video, even though a lot of people said that video was fake and that's very real. Like, me and Cardos, we don't like each other. I'm just gonna say that we just don't like each other. Basically what happened was, this is my point of view, Cardo called his sister and his best friend to come up here to get him. At the time, me and Cardo wasn't seeing eye to eye on a certain situation that happened before that we didn't bring to y'all. So this time around, he called his sister, he called his best friend to come get him, to help him get his stuff. But before Cardo's sister got here, I was asking Cardo, like, can you please, I don't want her in the house. We don't like each other. I feel like that's very disrespectful for her to come into my house knowing that I don't, that we have a problem. Like, we're not cool. We're not on the same page. Why would you step foot in my house? I feel like in order for you to do that, you're doing it out of pettiness. Like, you know there's some type of beef, so why are you stepping foot in my house? First, I heard his friend. He came upstairs. Then I heard his sister. When I heard his sister, I was just like, why is she in my house? Like, get her out. Before anybody be like, but it's both of y'all house. If Cardo and his sister to be there, he can be there. It's both of our house. We pay rent together, but my name is on the lease. So if anything happened or any damage or anything like that happened, I'm gonna have to pay for it. Just by being safe, just by knowing that there's some type of beef, that we don't like each other, with us being in the same house, something is destined to happen. Basically, what I'm saying is nothing would have happened if she just would have stayed in the car. Cardo's sister made it all the way up to my room. That's when I saw her and I was like, why is she in my house? At this point, I felt like she was doing it out of pettiness. Why? You know we don't like each other, so why are you at my room door? That makes no sense to me. So when I saw that, I was just like, tell her to get out of my house. She heard that. She started flipping out. I can be here if I want to. This is my brother. Blah, 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 blah. F you. And it just went down here from there. Me being a guy, it doesn't matter what happened. If I put my hands on her, I'm in the wrong regardless. Even though she's in my house, even though she's not supposed to be there, even though she's not welcome, even though she's at my room door, cursing at me and saying all this stuff, even with all that behind it, if I hit her, I'm in the wrong. She's banging on my door, trying to get in my room. I started recording. It didn't hit me until she started doing a lot of things to where I feel like I just need to record this. So I started recording. So if it cuts to a recording, it's because I recorded that part. I think I started recording after she started banging on the door. I think I got a little bit. So if I recorded her banging on my door, I'm gonna put that in there. But she started banging on my door. I'm like, Cardo, you need to get her out. You need to get her out right now. You need to get her out. You need to get her out. You need to get her out. He opens the door. He's like, you need to get out. She goes downstairs. She walks outside. He tells me that I need to stay in. But this is my house. Why do I need to be cooped up in one room and just stuck in one room all because somebody's in my house that I don't want them to be? I'm not gonna touch her, so I don't have to be cooped up in the room waiting for somebody to go like I'm scared or something. No, that's not me. So she's outside. I walk out my room and I walk downstairs. I was walking downstairs. She was standing outside on the balcony. She saw me. Then she charged at me. She tried to fight me. She said she was going to kill me. All that stuff. Acting crazy. People heard it. Our neighbors heard it. They called the cops. And after that, the cops came. The cop didn't really know the situation. But from his point of view, it was a guy versus a girl. So, regardless, the girl's going to win regardless. So he was just like, you just need to go back in the house. I'm trying to explain to him that she came in without permission, and that doesn't matter to him. I'm a guy, she's a girl. She wins. There was a point in time to where, as you guys saw in that video, I could have easily dropped my phone and charged at her because nobody was holding me back. I didn't, because I know the circumstances that comes with hitting a girl. Plus, that's Cardos' sister. The next day, my mama came up here. My mom and my grandma came up here. They came up here to make sure I was okay because I told them what happened. They're telling me that I have video evidence of her in my house without permission, threatening me, I can go to the cops. I can charge her. I'm like, okay. Because if I touch her, I'm going to go to jail. So that's really the only thing that's left for me to do. There are some people telling me just to blow it over. But why? I just feel like she's going to continue to do stuff unless I show her. My grandmother and my mother came up here telling me, asking me if I'm okay, just telling me that they support me, but they don't really support this relationship anymore. They never really supported a relationship because they always felt like that I need to be with a girl. I don't want to say his family because then they're going to think that I'm throwing all of them under the bus. It's just certain people that's making it hard, and that's making it hard for us to be together because they're pressuring him to break up with me. And that's hard on him because now it's kind of like he has to choose between his family and his boyfriend, which is not fair at all. Cardos' mom got involved and was talking about me, calling me fake, and just saying how she supports Cardo but she don't support me. She was saying that to my fan pages, to my supporters, to people that love me and Cardo. So regardless of how you feel about me, they're gonna take anything that you say about me and they're gonna relay that message back to me. They're gonna be like, Jayllnn, guess what Cardo mom said about you? I feel like I was so strong in this situation. There was so many times where I could have just went live and just went off on everybody. This is my life. I can't really sit back and watch somebody try to tear down my relationship and then talk about me to my own supporters, and I'm just supposed to sit back and let that not happen. But even with all that going on, I still try to show y'all the best. And if this was a weak relationship, that situation easily could have broke us up. It takes more than that to break up a real relationship. The reason we're telling y'all this story is because, for one, it affected us in the ways that we couldn't make videos. We don't want y'all to think that it's just peaches and cream and that everything's just good. All good times, but they're all bad times also.
On my end, me and Jay wasn't seeing eye to eye at the moment, so I was just trying to get out. My mom was busy. She couldn't come grab me or whatever because I had a lot of stuff. So I called my sister, and I wasn't really, thinking about it. I was just like, I just have somebody come get me. So I was like, she was the only one willing to come get me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna call my sister. So she came up and she brought my best friend with her, and I told her, like, hey, yo, you need to stay in the car. And she was just like, no, blah, blah. I'm gonna just sit outside my car. And I wasn't expecting her to come in the house. So I was just like, okay, she gonna stay out in the car. She still didn't listen. She still came up. She was getting my stuff, and I guess Jay had saw her. And he was like, you need to get out. Or he heard a voice. I don't know what it was. But he was like, you need to get out, blah, blah, blah. You need to do this, you need to do that. And she was just like, you started screaming too. Don't do it. And she finally went downstairs. And after I noticed that she went downstairs, I tried to get Jay to hush. Then I went downstairs, locked the door so she couldn't get back in. But of course, we have dumb roommates. And he unlocked the door and she found her way back into the house. She found her way back in, and I guess Jay came downstairs too. And he was behind me. And she had saw him, and after they've been arguing, she tried to get to him, and it was just a whole mess. And then I had to literally carry her out the house. I was trying to tell my best friend, like, hey, yo, you need to do something. And he kind of, ticked me off a little bit because he wasn't doing it, what I asked him to do. I was like, bro, you need to either grab her or you need to grab him or tell Jay to go upstairs or do something. But he was just standing there. So eventually, I got her outside, and I carried her downstairs. Jayllnn came outside. I was like, Jayllnn, go back inside. And Jayllnn, I was...
I'm sorry, but
okay, anyway. Try to get her. She was just basically throwing a lot of stuff. And Jayllnn was just standing there with his phone. I wasn't really paying him no attention because I was focused on her. The cop even told Jayllnn to go inside because he knew, like Jayllnn said, it's a girl and a boy. And of course, he's a dude, so he's gonna tell the dude to go in the house. So we both told Jayllnn to go inside, and I started talking to the officer, and me and him came to a understanding, and he understood everything I was telling him, and he was just like, "Hey, yo, like, this is someone you want to spend your life with," basically just give me advice on the situation. It wasn't the right thing to do for me to call her up here. It really wasn't. I wasn't really, I was just trying to get my stuff and get out because I wasn't really seeing eye to eye with Jay. So I was just trying to get gone so I can, like, we can have a little space between each other. But it turned into a whole lot. But as of right now, me and my sister, she has an attitude, so we're not currently talking right now. That's not on me. That's really on her. I don't know why. It was just, we talked, got through it, whatever it was. She's just not talking to me right now. But I talked to my mom about everything, and she was kind of, since she's family, she would think, that's my sister, so she would think, that it's either family or your boyfriend, and that's kind of hard to choose between, because I know a lot of people out in this world are put in the same situation, because like the mistake where you go wrong, talking to y'all, the mistake where y'all go wrong or where we go wrong is because we're so, when somebody pisses us off and you can trust your family or whatever, you go and take the bad things that they do and tell it to your family. The good things that they do, you never relay it to your family because you're happy or whatever in the moment. So you're not telling your family what the good things they do. So of course, me and Jay are good. Me and my mom's good. Me and my sister are not talking right now. I handled my mom. I talked to her about it.
That is a lot. This situation is a lot, but we try to come back to YouTube without even bringing up the situation, but it just don't make sense because now there's people that's just like,
in like weeks.
Exactly. People just like, y'all not doing y'all job. Y'all need to make videos, which we do be trying, but with all this family drama, it's kind of like,
your attitude's not right.
I can't waste my energy on somebody that don't necessarily matter. And at the same time, I can't really get on YouTube and fake like I'm happy. But we are back. I'm telling you guys, we're back. The videos are gonna come on a regular schedule.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Mom, where you at? Oh, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Are you willing to talk to Jayllnn about what happened with Titi? Well, with my sister?
What is this about?
I'm asking you, are you willing to talk to her? Well, when you come up to my...